Hey, what's up? I'm going to do an NBA video. So I said I'm going to start doing a little more NBA videos, and this one's going to piss a few people off, but it's the truth, man. I mean, Michael Sewell's going to piss off, but, this is just fucking basketball talk, dude. I like you guys. It's all good, just basketball, sports opinion. Rodman doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame, and I think it's laughable that he's in. Dennis Rodman. Now, you could say, well, what's your definition of Hall of Famer? Some of the greatest players to ever play the game. Is Rodman one of the greatest players to ever play the game? No. Was he a great role player? Absolutely. Maybe he might even be the best role player ever. Role players aren't Hall of Famers, dude. Period. Hall of Famers don't average 5 points a game. And I'm the first guy that'll tell you that scoring isn't everything. And I'm the first guy that'll tell you that rebounding might be the number one thing to me. You can't score unless you have the ball. You got to be able to rebound. He's one of the best rebounders ever. However, just if you said to, and he was a great defender too, but if you said to, we'll say Barkley, right? I've stood next to Barkley a few times. They say he's 6'6". There's no way, dude. He's like 6'2", for real. Like 6'2", literally. There's no way that guy's 6'6". If you said to Charles Barkley, listen, dude, you don't have to do anything on offense. You don't have to score. You don't have to run an offense. Nothing. All I need you to do is rebound. Go in that game and just rebound, and that's it. You don't think he'd get 20 rebounds a game? Of course he would. Dude, he was a way better rebounder than Dennis Rodman. But that's all Rodman had to do. If that's all you have to do, you're going to get, what did Rodman average? I think he averaged like maybe 14 a game, maybe, which is great, But, dude, he played like 30 minutes a game. A Hall of Famer playing 30 minutes a game? Okay, dude, Dennis Rodman was the fourth or fifth best player on his team every year. At no time ever, maybe 1 year in San Antonio, was he the first, second, or third best player. But he's a Hall of Famer? Are you kidding me? Okay. Mutombo had more rebounds per game than him. Okay. And Mutombo scored. Are you going to tell me that Dennis Rodman is, better than Mutombo? That proves he's not, right? But Mutombo's not a Hall of Famer. To me, he's not anyways. Mutombo's not. I think Mutombo was great. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. So, it's laughable, man. Again, dude's a great rebounder, good defensive player, but he's a role player. And, the key is he was the fourth or fifth best guy on his team. I remember in 95, David Robinson, who everyone thought was soft. I didn't think he was soft, but everybody else did. I thought David Robinson was great. Him and Rodman were both selected to the all-defensive team, and Hakeem Olajuwon torched them in the playoffs, dude. Both those dudes were on him for 35 a game. But yeah, dude, this is what it boils down to. The man was never, not one time, ever, even the third best player on his team. And he's in the Hall of Fame. Do you think the Bulls are going to retire his jersey? Detroit just did the other night, but why, I don't know. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's comical. I saw him on, I think Sports Illustrated had him, or ESPN had him like the ninth best power forward of all time. That is such a joke. Dude, there's literally 150 players that I would take before I took Dennis Rodman. Probably 200. No, there's 200 players in NBA history that I would take over Dennis Rodman. And don't even call me on it. I'll fucking name them if you want to call me on it. But, yeah, definitely not a Hall of Famer. Great role player. Key word, role player. You know what? Let me add a few more things, dude. Forget about all that. Let's say he was like a 20 and 15 guy, best player on his team. Dude, how many teams did he quit on? Remember when the Lakers picked him up for like 2 months? He was late to practice the first fucking day. Okay? He stole 2 months from the Lakers and the fans. Hall of Famers don't do that. Like basketball legends, Hall of Famers don't quit on teams. And this guy quit on every team he played for. Okay? Even the Bulls. The more I think about it, the more it's just like, dude, I mean, the Hall of Fame's a joke anyways. It's the basketball Hall of Fame. It's not even the NBA Hall of Fame. And, dude, I'm a huge Celtics fan. And I'm a big Bill Walton guy, right? He's a deadhead. I used to see him at shows all the time. Celtics 86. Big Red coming off the bench. and I'm the first guy. You want to know how I'm not biased? He doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame. Okay, he doesn't belong in the top 50 NBA players list. Bernard King belongs on that list before Bill Walton. Bernard King is not on that top 50 list, and Bill Walton is, and that's a joke. Now, if Bill Walton didn't get hurt, he would definitely be on it. He was a madman when he was healthy. He was great, but you know, if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. You know, if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, every day would be fucking Christmas. Okay, so yeah, Rodman. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, dude, what?